Hi everybody! So I'm back with a new video, with another makeup haul, a mini haul I guess. New products that I will be adding to my crew bag that I wanted to share with you. So let's get to it. So first things on my list, when I was on transit into Singapore, I stopped by the Beijing duty-free when I was late over there. And they had a pretty big L'Oreal stand set up, and one of the products they were, I guess, highlighting was the L'Oreal Lumi Magic Light Infusing Foundation. Now, this product, just on a note, is called, I believe, True Match Lumi here in North America. I've never seen it branded as this here, and I believe it also comes in just a different shaped bottle, but not too different. I paid $12 US for this. In Canada, I believe it retails for nearly $20. This product claims to have liquid light technology. It infuses skin with a ray of light, illuminating your complexion as if lit from within. The radiance of your skin seems recreated, perfect coverage without masking. The result, a flawless complexion that's full of life. This also contains SPF 18, which is a bonus for those of us who forget to put on sunscreen before they put on their makeup. What did I find with this product? Did it make me look radiant? Did it make me look glowy and dewy? It's not bad. I have to give it that. It's not a bad product. It does have a bit of shimmer. I'm going to try it here. I don't think you'll be able to see too much. This is the shade Rose Pearl, by the way. Yeah, it doesn't really show up, but it does have little tiny, like the tiniest bits of shimmer in it. It's not overly glittery when you put it on. However, I do find, especially when I have a very early morning departure, it does kind of give your skin a bit of life and glow, I have to say. I'm quite impressed with this. Coverage-wise, yeah, it's medium to full coverage. I love that, especially with bags first thing in the morning and my acne. It doesn't break me out. That's even better, and it really does just put everything together and make it look flawless. Does it last? It's not bad. I do have to set it with a powder, and throughout flight I've had to touch it up a few times, but I mean, for this product, yeah, I don't care. I loved it actually. So I don't mind doing the occasional oil touch-up, which is usually my T-zone from having combination skin. People with dry skin, do I recommend it? Yes, but skip out on the setting powder. Other than that, I mean, I love it. When I run out of it, I probably will buy the North American brand and see how it compares, but for now I think definitely going to end up in my makeup bag. The second product is also a foundation. I was at Sephora and needed $25 to complete my, well, not complete it, I guess, renew my VIB membership. So this product was right there. It was $25. It was the Sephora 10-Hour Wear Perfection Foundation. A medium coverage, buildable coverage, dermatologically tested, non-comedogenic, paraben-free, fragrance-free, formulated without mineral oil. So for me, this is awesome because it spells out no breakouts. So many heavy foundations break me out because they contain so many oils and whatnot. This one, I've worn it now for a good 2 weeks. I've had no new breakouts. I'm wearing it right now. You can see that the coverage, I've had it on 6 hours, and the coverage is still pretty good. It's just some spots there I've missed with concealer, but for the most part, it is a good foundation. It does last. It doesn't melt off. I've come off a 10-hour duty day walking off the plane, and it's still going strong. With any other foundation, just once again having really bad combination skin, oily in the T-zone, I have had to touch this up with powder throughout flight, but nothing too severe. I mean, both of them I've touched up, and it's not like the oil was dripping down my face and causing the foundation to shift. It wasn't like that at all. This one I would definitely recommend. Will I repurchase? Probably. Oily skin girls, absolutely go for it. Normal skin. Dry skin, because it doesn't have the oils, I'm not sure I would recommend it. Try it, see what happens. Maybe like the Lumi Magic, that you won't need a setting powder for this one. I don't know, but I would highly recommend this to anyone who flies and needs that buildable coverage and just needs something to stay put and look flawless all day. Keeping along with the face skin trend is a BB cream. I am very, very wary of BB creams. They either break me out or they don't do anything for me. They just slide right off. They're usually thick, heavy. I don't like them. I've tried the Garnier one, I've tried L'Oreal, I've tried Maybelline. They don't do anything for me. So I don't know what possessed me to buy this. It's the Tea Tree Flawless BB Cream from the Body Shop in shade 1. I guess that's the latest. I think what it was, I was in shopping at the Body Shop and they had their buy 3, get 3 free. And I ended up picking this just for the hell of it. If I didn't like it, I'd give it to my mother. But I'm actually quite impressed with this one. So this one originally will retail for $15 Canadian. What I do like about it is that it's suitable for blemished skin. It contains the tea tree oil, so I'm not going to break out. Big bonus. Also, the consistency is fantastic. Oh, too much. It's more like a gel. It does smell like tea tree oil, but it does not stay. The smell does not linger at all. Once you blend it into the skin, it actually dissipates rather quickly. I find it actually really does blur out any imperfections and really does prep my skin for my foundation. It lasts a long time. It doesn't cause my foundation to shift or slide. I'm actually really impressed with this one compared to the other ones that are on the market. So I will definitely be repurchasing this one in the future. Alright, next product that I have purchased on my travels to Sephora was the Anastasia Dip Brow Pomade in Soft Brown. I hate doing my eyebrows. I obviously, you know, compared to the other ladies out there, I don't put much effort into my eyebrows. I get them waxed maybe once every 3 weeks or so. But they're not high on my priority list. I fill them in though because I do find, yeah, it does pull a look in, your entire look together if you do fill them in. Anything to make the brow experience easier or better for me in the long run is much appreciated. So currently I do use the Anastasia Brow Pencil, and I'm impressed with it. I like it, but I wanted something that had a longer staying power. So I was recommended the Dip Brow Pomade. So that's what it looks like there. It's a gel, but not like a gel liner consistency. It's a bit more dense. It does say it is waterproof, and it stays on. I'll give it that, especially after a long day. This stuff does not budge. It stays on forever. I have to actually get in with a makeup wipe and really scrub it out, I find. So that's bonus points for me. It's relatively easy to apply. It did take some practice. But other than that, I think it's great, especially when I'm doing the long duty days and I find pencil will smudge and it will smear throughout flight. This stuff, no. Once it's on, it doesn't move. I do apply it with my MAC 266 brush. Just a fine tipped angled brush, and I start in the middle, work my way out, and then blend it to the front. I'm not wearing it today. Didn't want to put much effort into my look today, so I don't have it on today, but when I do fly, this is now my staple product for eyebrows. Next on my list is from Bare Minerals. It is the Bare Minerals Eye Color Shadow in the shade Soul. Yes, just double checking. It is a beautiful shimmery gold color. Very pale gold, pale yellow almost. So I don't know if you can see, but there is just a hint of shimmer there. This product is amazing for those red-eye flights and early morning flights. It really helps brighten up your look. I love to put it the inner corner of my eyes. I like to highlight the brow bone with it, and I'll even add a bit onto the top of my cheekbones to really brighten up my face. It is awesome. When I'm doing a red-eye, and before I have to go into a service before landing, we're really hurting by that time, you know, hour and a half to landing, everyone's hurting to go home back to bed. For me, a bit of this stuff, inner corners, bit on the cheekbones, and I look wide awake. People will look at me and, oh, how do you look so radiant at 4 o'clock in the morning? And I'm like, it's just how I am. And because the doctor says I can't drink Red Bull anymore, I needed to find other ways to look awake, and this stuff does it for me. I did buy this at Sephora. I can't remember how much it is, but I will mark on the video when I edit it. So yeah, definite must for the crew bag now. Keeping up with looking wide awake and radiant when you are not is my Extreme Lashes by Joe Muselli Glide Liner in Rose Gold. I bought this at Carol Baker Visage. It is a makeup company within Canada. Don't know if you're going to be able to purchase these products elsewhere. What it is, it's a long-lasting eye pencil, and when they say long-lasting, they mean it. It does not budge. Just a very light shimmery rose gold color there. I put this on the waterline and I'll do my tear ducts, and just that rose gold color compared to say nude or a white, it looks more natural, I find, and it really helps make the eyes pop, especially with my blue eyes. I really am a fan of this. Bit expensive. I mean, I did pay $26 Canadian for it. Would I buy it again? Absolutely. So easy to throw in the crew bag and put on. It lasts forever. Definite must now. I can't believe I went this long without it, to be honest. Keeping up with the eye look. I am such a huge fan of liner. Obviously, I like to wear it heavy. And I know in my previous video, my makeup must-haves, I was raving about liquid eye pens, specifically the Smashbox one. I am not prejudiced per se to any type of liner. I use them all. However, I do lean more so towards a pen liner just for convenience sake, ease of use, especially with this job. Times where you just can't take the time to go in with a brush and apply a gel liner, whereas with a pen, it's go. So when I do wear a gel liner, I am looking for something that's pretty intense, glides on easily for when, you know, I do feel like treating myself on a flight one day to a more bolder liner look. So I came across the L'Oreal Infallible 24-Hour Lacquer Liner. There it is. I've already dipped into it, but that's it there. Super comparable, if not identical, to MAC's Black Track Gel Liner. It is super creamy. It glides on so easily and is so bold. I love it. Did come with its own liner brush. It's this one here. I don't use it. I don't like it. Once again, I do have a MAC brush I use. I use the MAC 210, the more fine tip one. And it just goes on like a dream. It stays on forever. It says 24 hours and it means 24 hours. So I don't have to worry about during flight if it's melting all off compared to, say, the Maybelline one. This one is incredible. A lot of you are going to sit there and be like, this chick is nuts, all right? I did it. I got the Beauty Blender. After endless YouTube videos and research on this thing, I went out and bought it. But here's the story. True story. I owned this when it first came out. Yes. I threw it out when it first came out. Why? Because it did not come with these instructions, so I had no idea how to use it, and for some reason I didn't register to go online and research it until after I threw it out, because I'm a genius like that. I went out and bought it, used it, and said, this thing's a piece of garbage, and I threw it out, like such a big money gimmick. And then I did my research and realized, yeah, you know, I blew it. I didn't use it right. I should have read online about it. Maybe went back to Sephora and asked how to use it before jumping in head first. I'm pretty stubborn like that. I'm a Leo. So before I went out and bought the Beauty Blender, I decided to try out the Real Techniques Beauty Blending Sponge, which is considered an almost identical dupe for the Beauty Blender, just to kind of try it and get used to using it. Maybe I didn't need to go out and spend the $30 Canadian on a new one. Maybe I'd get away with this one. But after reading all the reviews, watching them, I realized, no, I need to go out and buy the real thing. So yes, I went to Sephora, and for 30 Canadian, I went out and bought this. Followed the directions how to use it, and so happy. This little sponge is really incredible. It does make foundation and concealer go on like a dream. I don't use it for blush or bronzer or anything. I use it strictly for foundation and concealer. And it really does stipple the product on and give it a nice pixelated, flawless look. I'm really impressed with that. So finally, yeah, I'm back in the beauty world with my beauty blender. I can't believe I waited this long to try it out again, but I did, and I'm so happy. It replaces a lot of the brushes in my bag, so it's great for space, which means more space for more makeup in my crew bag. There you have it. Those are my new makeup must-haves for the crew bag. I hope you enjoyed them. If you have any questions or comments, or just want to say hi, by all means, leave me a message in the comment box. Be sure to subscribe if you'd like to see more videos on flight attendant beauty, travel, and flight attendant life, I suppose. So until the next time, everyone, may your skies be smooth, your travel safe, and a passenger meal option for everyone on board. Mwah. Much love. Bye-bye.